stream open, so I'm just gonna pick up from where we left off. So I didn't know how long I was gonna be, so I just ended the stream. Sorry about that. So legislation simply hasn't kept up with the advances of the HoloNet, and that's no accident. It serves the interests of Sterling, Malkeet, and Metallurgic and their corporate ilk to treat the holoscape not as public space, but in their words, Metallurgic backed Senator Gerard O'Neill, an array of privately owned information processes, the same O'Neill data corrupted. Okay.
Ouch.
Maybe like the lighting is better during the day, but one thing I don't like about this game is the way they made like the night scenes. It gets really dark, and then you'd obviously have to come back during the day to actually find shit, because to scour places in this lighting is just fucking horrible, man. 2 fish bones, 2 fox bones, a coon, 4. So I still want to upgrade my shit fully. Okay, so that's another one. Ridgewood bow skill metal shards times 500. So okay, let's just hunt for stuff. There's a turkey.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Okay, so weakness is fire for the sawtooth. This is my point. I don't know if you noticed, right? Like the crocodiles are difficult to kill. They take long to kill, right? Those crocodile fucking monsters. As opposed to the sawtooth, right? But the fire affects the sawtooths like 110%. I want the vantage point. There's a vantage point somewhere here.
Here, I can look into the past with my focus.
Whoa, is that how this place used to look?
A pocket shitstorm tour day 4. It's hard to believe Metallurgic International used to be headquartered in this dreary old ziggurat. Wyatt's office was on the 2nd floor from the top. If Emmett had a policy against workplace romances, he probably wrote it. A pocket shitstorm tour day 4. It's hard to believe Metallurgic International used to be headquartered in this dreary old ziggurat. Wyatt's office was on the 2nd floor from the top. If Emmett had a policy against workplace romances, he probably wrote it.
Clear that up later.
All Mother, purify the machines. Cleanse them of corruption.
Nutritious. Saving these for the trail. Fresh as it comes.
The machine's been corrupted? Well, you'll know.
Curiosities for dreamers, not for braves.
I found your friends, you know where. They'll be back shortly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a relief. You won't tell anyone, will you?
Relax. The matriarchs are up singing the Hymn of Atonement. I think you're safe.
You're right. The hymn atones for all of us. Thank you.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
My own damn fault.
Do your duty.
Should have got out of there
Pray to
quick.
be remembered well when you fall. The corruption drives the machines to attack. Never seen anything like it.
Next time, I'll remember what the Matrix decreed.
They're giving me nightmares.
It's not getting any warmer out here.
With the corrupted machines, it's a perversion of nature, hate made real.
See anything you...
I'll know better.
Back to it then. Let's continue the storyline mission. I think like I'm well equipped enough now to actually do this. There we go. My health is not looking great, but it's not looking terrible. I think it would be better if we had more. So I think they left this here for a reason. So we just need to take full-fledged advantage of that. And just collect as much as we possibly can. Before running to our doom.
These will keep.
Very misleading.
Nora girl lives?
Kill her!
No! You had your chance.
Mind me. They're leaving. Last shot. I'm out.
That was a lot easier than I remembered. I can't believe I was stuck on this mission.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Good.
You came for me. I'm ready. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Dude, do you have any idea how much trouble you caused?
You came for me. I'm ready. You came for me. I'm ready. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I don't wanna, dude, because if there was ever an infinite asshole, it would be you. Okay,
Hear me out.
but I need your help, so guess we're going to do this.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Karja.
Shadow Karja.
Except they're not like any Karja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
What are these Eclipse cultists after besides me?
They never said. But given the Karja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis,
And who is he?
the terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse, I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest, but then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
But you're telling me everything
Why are the
now.
Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
Why are the Eclipse digging...
I thought they
I've fought that...
Yes, those they call...
Sounds to me...
If so...
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
Dude, because I'm a kind person. I always pick the like nice arc. Like I think in real life I'm not a nice person, so in games I always pick like being the good person. Maybe I am, I don't know. I can't believe I struggled on that mission. Hi, Sierra. I want to thank you for your gift, but not for the reason you think. A little recap: I told you that I needed to enlist and fight this fight, that I'd be a coward not to do so. In response, you called me disloyal and shut me out for days. So I do as I said, I do. If you remember, I was the one in this relationship who actually did that and joined up. Did I know I was leaving you behind? Yes. Did I feel bad about it? Yes. Then 2 days into basic, I get a package from you. I open it, there's a gift inside. What's the gift? A stuffed armadillo. A stuffed armadillo? Am I kidding? No, not kidding. Attached to said armadillo is a note. What's the note say? Does it actually say, I'm sorry, hun, armadilling with some personal issues? Yes, I regret to inform you that the note does in fact say that, as though that, whatever you care to call that, begins to explain and justify your behavior, which is why I want to thank you. Talking to others enlisted, hearing them describe their girls and guys, I started to see us through a rose-colored filter. I was actually starting to wonder if I'd made a wrong choice, but the package and what it contained, what a wallop between the eyes that was. All doubts extinguished. You're an utter idiot, Sarah, a trivial, empty-headed imbecile. Given the choice between fighting killer robots and spending another day with you, hun, that ain't no choice at all. Don't contact me again. Teresa. Yo! That's fucking diabolical. I remember I was supposed to follow this dude.
No space. Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there. All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but... Maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something? Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out. Ugh. Gonna have to run my boots dry.
I get why they wanted that. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this. And we're gonna figure it out.
I've been here before. This is the place with the giant satellites.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Spotted some trouble. We've got him quaking! Asaram, don't back down!
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it. So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut. As if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
The scrapes.
Apparently we can't take off crocodiles.
You'll do. I gotta keep moving, or freeze over.
One for each kid I stole from you.
Take that one down. Hide your ass! Pay attention! I'm shooting here!
Hacked AI is just about the best thing ever. August 1st, 2061, holla, scrapers to the motherlode of Hackety hacked AIs. This week on All Seeing Hello users, Cannibal Christmas Tree uploaded his delightful compilation, Hello, non-interactive static, counting down the greatest moments in the history of janked AI, error, exception, hashtag 42A7C, hyperlink unidentified. If time is at the premium, skip to 612 to see an increasingly belligerent Pharaoh store customer service AI insists that every customer's name is Admiral Horatio Potato Face. Lolo, laugh out loud. Oh my very God shall hail. I don't know what the fuck that abbreviation is. It's rough. Forget that that's attack. I keep forgetting. That's why if you want to know why I'm like doing the fight so shitty, is because like I keep forgetting that X is not hit. I think X is hit in The Last of Us. I've gotten used to that controls. Fuck like that game. In under a month, barely playing it like in the evenings. When I actually have time.
illuminator.
That's nice. Glad I stopped there. Oh, wonderful.
Going down fast.
I've seen this before.
A terrifying funeral.
That's a cool.
I'm considering what I'll fashion next at the forge.
Would you like to buy something?
Collagen, robes, and perfumes.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you.
First
The machine
Oseram gets
tamer
special
with a
treatment,
curious eye
and
for
now
detail.
Outlanders from the Savage
It's all
East.
very
What
intriguing.
possible interest
I'm not
could the
here
Sun
to
King
intrigue
have in
you.
her?
Too late.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. Broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
shit would say back to it then. Just drop my controller. Yeah, that's how my controller looks on the inside. Pretty dope. Oh, it's kind of cool, right?
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking smooth talker,
Your
man.
politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
It'll be daybreak soon.
The founding of Meridian scanned glyphics via Karja in the use of bloods of those dead by Arman from persecution and pursuit. So long ago, out of the far savage east we came, guardians of the treasure greater than land or metal, the leaves of the old ones. Arman found the leaves in a ruin, picked out by a beam of sunlight, and he recognized at once their importance. Within was etched the first teaching of how to observe the sun, to recognize its guidance, and to understand the place of man. From out of the leaves came the first glyphs, the first writings, so our knowledge could last longer than voices. But when our forefathers offered to share this gift, they were driven out by those they had once called tribesfolks. These ones feared to have the light of knowledge brought to bear on their ignorance, or were jealous of its power, and so began the long wandering of our people, trusting only that the sun would guide them and deliver them from the barbarian tribes. The path was hard and marked by the stones of families who fell along the wayside, even Aman's own. The persecution was unceasing from those without purpose, only the desire to debase and destroy. But the faith of the Karja was rewarded with his destined vision, a tower-like of solid ray of the sun, holding on the horizon, flashing. Even as their enemies descended upon them, Aman followed the flight of the glint hawks, leading the peace people through looming canyons and teeming jungles. again they saw the tower, so close now it seemed to reach to the very sun itself, and they saw that the glint hawks perched upon it. Beheld in the light of the sun, the tower and the spire cast its long shadow upon the mesa across the verdant valley. Aman knew he had found a haven for the tribe, as this was a place shunned by those without his faith, who cowered from the magnificence of the spire or the shining feathers of the glint hawks. He named the place Meridian, from a passage in the leaves, and the tribe settled in the protection of the great mesa. They found the site was blessed in every respect, carving their cliff houses from the bounteous resources, and in time from the red rock of the mesa itself, crowning it with the first columns of the city of the sun. Truly the sun gave much to the descendants of our forefathers, granting Meridian great harvests and prosperity, and the bounds of the sun dome for as far as its light touched. In time, seeing Meridian shielded as from the dark arrows and plots of our foes, other foreigners brought trade and tribute. Holy Meridian, without spire and sun, there would be no Meridian, but now forevermore it stands as a memento to both, and the glory of Aman and the founders is reflected anew in each Sun King of radiant line and the noble houses of the Sun Court. Cool, man. The Chronicles of the Sun Kings, the founder Aman who guided our forefathers from the shadows of the savages into the fastness of the Mesa Valley, and who, reading the signs of the sun and shadow, both delivered them to the site of Holy Meridian. The bounteous Amavad, who oversaw the clearing and sowing of the royal maize lands, so that none who walked in the sun's favor should go hungry again, who cut back the jewel to claim the rich estate lands for the first houses of the Sun Court, the far-seeing Sadahin, who expended the sun's dominion to the north, south and east, setting a gate of the bright market harbour, and who before the sun at its highest proclaimed these lands would be known as the Kaja Sun Dome. So by the light it was good. Generous Juwadan, who stocked the metal market with the spoils of his own trampler hunts, and who allowed trade from the north and south, even permitting outlanders the gift of the counting gloves so they might understand more than simple barter. Zavarad, the pilgrim Sun King, whose tower is raised to the top of the ridge vales and crossed the great waters of the daybreak, so the Sun Dome might extend even further, and to honor this passage and the great blazoned ark raised on the far shores, bold Iroth, who saw the sun passing into the west as a challenge and forged after it with great army to be pushed back 3 times at the great canyon lands that would be known as the Daunt, until on the 4th time his cohort broke through and were vanished in the lands beyond. Prudent Basadid, who had the mantle of his fallen brothers thrust upon him suddenly, who ordered the construction of the fortress of the Sunfall and the garrison and blazoned ark, declaring the land beyond the Forbidden West where only the sun may go. That's the next game, Forbidden West. Okay. Kuvadin, the returner, who strove to bring civilization to the savage East but returned after many strenuous endeavors, saying it was no longer fit for the people of the sun, and called for the building a great tower and walls so this wild land might be observed safely. Ranan, the firebird, who saw the Sundom suffer unprovoked attack by the Tenakth horde, and who against the protests of his advisors accompanied his armies to confront them. Under the sun he claimed victory, though he was greatly scared. He wore his blazoned helmet from that day. Naphasis was a hunter as much as the Sun King, and called for the proudest men of the noble houses to prove themselves in competitions beneath the sun, and those who field the greatest machines would be suited at the first Sun Hawk and Hawks of the Hunter's Lodge. The illuminated Marzid, who the sun visited with a vision so vivid and grand, he commissioned many statues and free source of his visage in Meridian, and for his summer palace in the Sunfall and the great Citadel raised, where he remained painting until he took deathly ill from his own pigments. Hevas, the elder brother of Mesrid, who decreed each family with a suitable male child should submit the child in service of the Sun Dome, then depleted ranks, and had the Arjans turned their attentions from work and art to outfitting each soldier of the sun with the very finest armor, halberd and bow. Jiran, who is in early years with a strong Sun King defending the Sun Dome from the encroachment of other tribes and the derangement of machines, but who became greatly addled and ordered the spilling of much blood of the sun's name, threatening to bring the twilight time upon us. Avad, the liberator. There's a lot of reading.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing around here.
Dude, you just stand around all day doing jack shit, and yet you want to judge me. Who the fuck do you think you are? Fucking chop your head off, my man. You don't know me. The fuck do you think you are? Little bitch. You whiny ass little bitch thinking that you fucking know me. You don't fucking know me. I'll fucking decapitate you and put your head on a fucking throne, man.
Try to get past me, he'll have a fight. Mark my words.
String in your set today.
Corruption all across the Sundom. We are paying for the mad Sun King's excesses.
Always stay alert. That's
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass. Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
He's a fucking wanker, man.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
Okay, time to go.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could, too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why do they call you Blameless Maraud?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead?
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
I have to go.
Then you must.
Back to it then. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Dump your whole stairs because I'm a G.
Sure, the cars are a little ostentatious, but they grow on you like a forge blush.
I didn't notice that before. Got a liquid on it.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
I love this bit.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
I've seen better.
so.
You're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
I've seen better.
Oh, that's nice. Glad I stopped for a bit.
Please help me! I have a family! Victory at last! The Karja are victorious! Again!
Stocking up?
Praise the sun!
Good. I can use this.
I just want to see something. It doesn't work. So it's like everything just comes back up.
I'll tuck that away. for later. Can't be too prepared. This storm's gonna back down before I do. Let's see you catch us. Keep quiet now. These are helpful. Bitter, though. Low and quiet does it. Rode right into that.
What the fuck are those? Never seen those. That's new.
And go!
Those are new. Never seen those before. That's fucking crazy. It's big, dude. That's crazy. I'm out. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that.
Let's go. Looks good. I'll find a use for you.